I I really like the way what you said about you ask yourself, why am I doing this? And then you answer it. That I think is and I know this is going to. It sounds like I'm getting into a lecture on Stoicism, and I might be. I might rant about Stoicism for a little bit, but I think there's some concepts within Stoicism that you go, well, yeah, it's worth answering. Why do I do this? That's a good question.
Mm.
That deserves an answer, and to find a regular answer to that is really how we keep going. The other part of it is to embrace each and every moment and go, well, yeah, this sucks, and go, yep, totally does, absolutely sucks. I think you said the other day, I feel like I've got imposter syndrome. I feel like I'm a bit of an imposter, and I go, well,
Yep.
yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
Like, it's your first world. You're meant to feel that way. At the moment, you're not a known person. You're not, like, we look to the group that we want to be in, and we all want to be in that group that goes to Worlds each year. And you go, well, you're not in that group yet. You should
Yeah.
feel this way. It should feel alien. And that's like, oh dear, that doesn't feel good. And it's not meant to feel good. But we're also not meant to live there and dwell on that. It's like, well, okay, at the moment, like today, I haven't been there, but that's where I'm going. And it will be. And it will be different once I'm different. But for now, the imposter syndrome is like, well, yeah, stands to reason.
Yeah.
Probably should. And then also with that, the other thought I had with the imposter syndrome, and we will tread carefully here because we don't want to turn this into psychology or internet radio psychology. The stuff around imposter syndrome and so it's all to do with internal versus external validation, and particularly how you were externally validated as a child, which poses huge problems for every single Australian kid born between now and 100 years ago, because we are so bad at giving people credit for what they've done well. Like, if we ever, for the most part, Australian culture says if we achieve success, it's because we've been lucky. And we should thank everyone for being so lucky. And we definitely shouldn't claim credit for it. So that's a lot of that imposter syndrome. We've never been good at going, yep, I did the work. I did well. Thank you very much. Yay for me. There's an example I can think of, and I've been thinking of for a couple of days, about what happens when parents over validate accomplishment, and you end up having these people. And I know a person like this, and I think enough of our friends will listen to know exactly who I'm talking about. Dude is really confident in every single situation, but his competence and his confidence rarely match up, and they're like miles apart on the spectrum. And I said to him one day, what happened in your life to give you to be wildly overconfident like this without any apparent reason? And we just used to laugh about it. It was always a bit of a joke because, like, I might be trying to fix my car and he goes, here, let me help you. And I go, oh, have you done this before? He goes, no, I just think I should be able to figure it out. And he had much less knowledge than I did. He was just confident that he could always get the job done. And it was because he was raised in a family that anytime he achieved anything, they really overdid it on the validation. And so now he's just got this belief, like, yeah, I can do anything I want. And it's almost that dangerous level of confidence, but it works. It really works, as opposed to the lack of confidence that you're complaining about, that I went through my whole career feeling like, that feeling of, somebody's going to come and tap me on the shoulder and say, we got stuff wrong, go home. Shouldn't be here. It's real. And the journey that I went on was about learning how to self-validate and go, all right, well, and then you get this amazing confidence because you're constantly looking back at the trail to see what an interesting trail you've been on, because no one else has walked the trail the way you walked it. And then you get to see all those individual bits, all the stuff that you did, that only you did, that only you were there for. And so you build this massive sense of confidence based on, well, I know how much work I've done. I know how much work I did on my bad days. I know how much work I did on my good days. And so that's where we can start to draw that confidence from, especially when we feel like an imposter. Because no one else has seen your hard work. That's you. Your coach has seen a lot of it. Your friends have seen a bit of it. But only you get to see all the hard work.